proudly say it is a leader in easy-to-use connectivity between the personal computer and mobile phones. Our products complement each other extremely well. It is also great to have Singular, one of my biggest customers, backing this with a new high-speed network. The first Sony Ericsson branded product, T68i, is one of the most powerful mobile phones in the market today. In addition to the application you have just seen in the demo Steve made, with its color screen and the camera attachment, it was the first world complete GSM solutions for taking and sending photos, pictures, instantly to anywhere, anybody in the world. The top priority of Sony Ericsson and Apple is to make sure our products work together as smoothly as possible with minimum setup and very easy to use applications. Both companies understand the open technology standards are essential to make this happen. We are delighted that Apple has adopted the Bluetooth and the SyncML standards. Sony Ericsson is leading the development of both technologies and has introduced several products supporting them. Today, many more manufacturers across a whole range of industries are releasing Bluetooth products. In the PC industry, Apple has once again taken the lead by embedding Bluetooth support in its operating system. As you can see, I am very much excited about the cooperation between Apple, Sony Ericsson, and Singular. Today, we have reached an important milestone. The dream of easy wireless connectivity between personal computer, mobile phones, and networks is now reality. This is a result of 3 companies sharing the vision and the passion to deliver. The demonstrations that you have seen today are just first example of what we will be able to do. As phones become even more advanced, the range of applications and their impact will be even more impressive. This is only the beginning of fascinating journey. Watch this space. Thank you very much for, Steve, your commitment, and thank you very much for your attention. Thank you.
You know, a year from now, every phone is going to have these capabilities, but Sony Ericsson really is in the lead right now, and they make some great stuff. And Ihara-san is right. We're working so well with them, and we're just at the beginning. We want to do things like be able to sync up certain iPhoto albums with your phone so that you have your pictures on your phone that you want, et cetera, et cetera. It's just the beginning, and it's very, very exciting. The third part of this equation, though, beyond the Mac and the phone, is the network. And the networks are being retooled for GPRS. And a company that's in the lead is Singular Wireless. And I'm very happy to invite Stephen Carter, the CEO of Singular Wireless, up on stage at his first Macworld to say a few words.
Thanks, Steve. Well, I guess that it's somewhat inevitable that a wireless company that believes in the power of self-expression should one day come across a company that thinks different. And certainly, thank you, Steve, for the opportunity to get here today. We are on the dawn of a new era, I think, in wireless. Not your father's wireless phone's a great expression, I think. I'm going to maybe plagiarize that a little bit in the future. But it really is where we are today. Wireless is not about voice anymore exclusively. And why is that? Well, one of the key things is the networks are changing. We're investing billions of dollars in a new network that's going to provide increasingly fast, always-on data capability. In fact, by next year, the GPRS will be enhanced again to something called Edge, which in theory can produce 470 kilobytes per second, and actual working conditions easily 150. So we've got networks that are changing. We've got devices like this fantastic phone from Sony Ericsson, the T68, the color screen, the icons, the incredible functionality in it. So two things going for us. But there's a third thing, and I call it the who gives a damn factor. And the who gives a damn factor is applications. And at Singular, we've been running a developer program now for a couple of years, I guess, and the number of developers coming in, working on applications, it's increased steadily. We have now nearly 5,000 developers enrolled. But when Steve called and talked about this particular application, we really got excited. We really started to think in terms of everybody's looking for the killer app. No one's found the killer app yet. I'm not sure if this is the killer app, but it comes a darn sight closer than many that we've seen before. And so we're very, very excited about this. The other thing we got very excited about was that phrase, open standards. Because I think we're in a position now where wireline, wireless, computing is all coming together, and it should come together. But to enable that, we have to have open standards, and we applaud Apple and Sony Ericsson for embracing that concept. So as we look out now, there are so many applications that Bluetooth and the other technologies can enable. We're very excited about it. We think the synchronization of the address book, the calendar, etc., is just one of the keys to allowing people to change their lives in a mobile sense. And at the end of the day, I think what really is going to make all of this sell is the ability of all of these companies to make the complex simple. Something that we tried to do at Singular, I know is at the heart of your philosophy. And looking at the way that Sony Ericsson's now developing their user interfaces is definitely top of their minds. So again, I thank you for the opportunity to be here today. Thank you all, and buy lots of GPRS phones.
Thanks very much. So, we are adding the phone to the digital hub. We think this is going to be a really big deal. Now, there's one other time when you'd really love to be able to synchronize stuff. And that is if you have more than one computer, right? How many of us change something on our computer at work and get home and find out, Jesus, it's not there, it's on my work computer, right? I do it very frequently. Wouldn't it be great if you could synchronize your address book and your calendar between your multiple computers? Well, this is another thing that we're going to be adding to .Mac. We're going to add .Mac to iSync. And so if you're a member of .Mac, you're going to be able to sync your computer to our internet servers. And do it hourly, do it every 15 minutes, do it daily. And so you sync your computer before you leave work. You sync your home computer when you get home, and everything you did all day is on your machine at home. You have multiple machines, and they're frequently synced.